Alright guys, today's goal, 3.1. The learner will be able to evaluate nth roots and use rational exponents. Remember, rational means it can be written as the division of two integers. Okay. So it says, find the indicated real nth root of a. Okay. So if you look up here, where it's saying this, okay. So, right here, the nth root of a. So it says n is 4, a is 625. So, the fourth root of 625. What is that? It is positive or negative 5. Okay? Now, if you're not sure, remember, you could have done this in your calculator. 625 to the 1/4 power, okay? That's what it's telling you right here. But even roots, anytime you take an even root, it's plus or minus, like this. So they want the 6th root of 64, which is the same thing as 64 to the 1/6 power, which is positive or negative 2. I think. We'll see. Yep. So here it's an odd one now. So it says the third root, the cube root of negative 64. Or negative 64 to the 1/3. And that is negative 4. Okay. Cube root always stays with the sign. If it's positive to start with, it ends positive. If it's negative, it stays negative. The 5th root of 243. If I had to guess, it'd be 3. Let's see. Yep. There are our final answers, guys. So there's how we take the roots. So let's look at use the rational exponents, okay? Evaluate the expression without using a calculator. So look up here. A to the m divided by n is a to the 1 divided by m to the m, or the root of n to the m. So if you just look at something like this, x to the 2/3, that would be the cube root of x squared. And then if it's negative, it moves down. So like if you had x to the negative 2/3, it would be 1 over the cube root of x squared. The denominator is always the root. The numerator is always the exponent. Okay? So if you think about this, you have the square root of 4 to the 5th power. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 to the 5th power, 32. So this tells me 1 over the square root of 9 to the 1st power. Well, what's the square root of 9? 3. So 1/3. So this would tell me the 4th root of 81 to the 3rd power. 4th root of 81 is 3. 3 to the 3rd, 27. 1 to any power, 1. Except, no, 1 to any power is 1. Yep. So hopefully we're seeing this, guys. So evaluate the expression using calculator. Round, nope, that should not say toe, that should say 2 decimal places. So I have the 5th root of 4 squared. Even if you're using your calculator, how I think you know, change it to that so that shows me you know what you're doing, okay? But if I was doing it, I would just say 4 to the 2/5 power. And it's 1.741, so that means 1.74. Because it says round to the nearest 2 decimals. So this would be the cube root of negative 30 squared you should get 9.654, which would be approximately 9.65. Okay? So, there, that's what we're doing. Now we have to apply this to equations. So guys, just think about how we've solved equations before. I want you to do them and bring them in completed. And as part of your bell work, you need to show me what you got. Okay? See you then.